Hi, I'm Christina Rogers. Welcome to another edition of Too Close to Call. We've got a very exciting show for you this evening. I'm going to learn all about wrestling, and we're going to talk about one of my favorite days of the year, the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League Midget Draft. So stick around. Too Close to Call is next. Hi, it's Sunday night. Welcome to another edition of Too Close to Call. We've got golf on tap for this evening, so Too Close to Call starts right now. Another edition of Too Close to Call. It might be the off season for hockey, but we're still going to talk about it. On a somber note, we'll start this off. It's something that's really important to me and to everyone in New Brunswick. Tragic accident in northern New Brunswick in the last couple of days where Vancouver Canucks defenseman Luc Bourdon was tragically killed in a motorcycle accident. Now, I know that myself and anyone who's ever come in contact with Luc has been touched by him in some way. Real genuine, sincere guy. And my sympathies go out to Luc's family and all of his friends and to everybody, really. It's a great loss for New Brunswick and sports in general, really. So you'll be really missed, Luc, and rest in peace. NHL playoffs. It can go either way. I've been saying since before the playoffs that it's going to come down to Dallas and Philly. Well, so far it's not really going my way. Dallas, you're really letting me down. But I hold here in my hand, pretty excited about this. This is a hockey stick that belongs to Randy Jones. Yeah, that's right. NHL player Randy Jones from Quispamsis, New Brunswick. Now, he is number 6, plays on defense for the Philadelphia Flyers, and they are just a couple wins away from going to the Stanley Cup final, where they'll play off against either Detroit or Dallas. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for Dallas. But Philly, you are on your way, and we caught up with some friends and family and some fans of the Flyers and Randy Jones, so take a look at that right now. It's no secret St. John loves its hockey, but the past few weeks there's been more than one reason why everyone has been glued to their TV sets watching NHL playoffs. Randy Jones and the Philadelphia Flyers. Randy's a Quispamsis native, and his team has taken out the Washington Capitals and the Montreal Canadiens, and they are this close to bringing the cup home to St. John, New Brunswick. In just his 3rd season in the NHL, Randy Jones has been racking up the points. This Quispamsis native has had a stellar regular season with 31 points and currently holds a top 5 position in the plus-minus rankings for the NHL playoffs. With just a few wins to go from taking out the Pittsburgh Penguins, one thing is for sure, this Philadelphia Flyers hometown is behind him all the way to the Stanley Cup. Good luck, Randy. Bring the cup on home. For Too Close to Call, I'm Christina Rogers. Now, I encourage everybody in St. John, Quispamsis, Rossay, Hampton, get some signs out. Put them on your businesses, in your windows, put them in your car. We'll make sure that Randy sees the support that you're giving him in and around the city. Now, this stick, I'm really fascinated by it, but he shoots left and I shoot right, so I guess I'm going to have to give it back to him. We'll make some business you and I need to take care of. I believe I owe you a Happy Meal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Andrew and I made a bet when it was, the last round of playoffs between Dallas and Detroit, and I said that Dallas was going to win, and didn't happen. Andrew held firm that it was going to be Detroit, so I definitely owe you a Happy Meal. So we're going to make another little wager. All right, make another little wager in just a couple of minutes, all right? So you just toy with this, if it's going to go to Game 7 or not. You just think about it for just a second, if it's going to go between Game 7, between Detroit and Pittsburgh, all right? All right. We'll be right back with more Too Close to Call. Andrew, before we went to break, I gave you some time to wager this. In case you missed it, Andrew and I had a bet during the last round of playoffs that I thought that Dallas would take it, and he said it was going to be Detroit, and he wins, so now I owe him a Happy Meal. So we have another one on the line here because we're going to make a bet right now on whether it goes to Game 7 for the final between Detroit and Pittsburgh. What do you think?
I really think it's going to go to Game 7.
You really think it's going to go to Game 7?
I do. I like Pittsburgh, and I think that hopefully that goes to Game 7. It's
not a matter of liking them. I like them too. They're my 3rd favorite team, but it's about the skill. Really. Are you sure you want to?
I think they can come back.
You really think so?
I do.
All right. Well, I'm saying it ends tomorrow. It's donezo. It's donezo. You want to bet on that one? I do. Yeah, it's official. Cheeseburger Happy Meal or just regular hamburger?
Just hamburger.
Just hamburger, all right. What's wrong with doing that? There's really not, because a lot of times when you fight back, you're just kind of hurting your team if you're going to take a stupid penalty. You have to agree with me on that one. But I really don't think they should get rid of it. You're going to get a lot more cheap shots, people, you know, doing little slashes and the stick work and stuff like that. So that's what's going to end up happening. What do you think?
Yeah,
Your definitions across the board of what is defined as violent behavior or fighting behavior and stuff that's unacceptable, and it's got to be consistent across all the leagues like the W and the O and the Q. It's got to, and even the NHL, really, you've got to be consistent everywhere and have your specific punishments, and you can't show favoritism to anyone else. But there you go. That's my take on fighting anyway in hockey. It's part of the game. It always has been and always will be. You're never going to get rid of it. Tighter, so it's kind of similar rink to ours, and the boys played some fairly good offense in the second game. Defense lacked a little bit, but we're going to take a look right now at the road to Rio-Noranda. It's been 3 years in the making, but the St. John Sea Dogs are amidst their inaugural playoff run. They've faced critics, cynics, and some tough opposition, but they've proved they're a force to be reckoned with. After sweeping the PEI Rocket and defeating the Acadie Bathurst Teton in a hard-fought battle, they're off to the semifinals, where they'll face off against the Rio-Noranda Huskies. Thanks a lot for watching, and we will see you all next time on Too Close to Call. Don't miss it.